We gonna start today's video by saying there are 3 different ways to look at jump shooting. First way is the shot meter. That's the easiest to know because it's right there beside your mod player's face. The second way is through vibration in the controller. The third way is turning off the shot meter and actually looking at your release point. You're supposed to release your jump shot at the top of its release, but that kind of changes based on your release. You can have your release on very slow, quick, very quick, and normal. Based on what your release is, based on the time you gotta let go of your shot, basically you have to wait till your mod player gets at the top of his release, then let the shot go. The shot meter, in my personal opinion, is the easiest because it's just a bar that you look at, and once the bar fills up, you let go of the shoot button. It's very self-explanatory. Now, the second option is the vibration. This is new to everybody because this has just been put into the game this year. We've never had practice to really understand how accurate this works with shooting, how much of a help it is. So I'm guessing it's going to be an alternative for people in general just to try out. If you like it, you stick to it throughout the year. Hopefully they'll bring it back 2K19, because if this is a actual way you timing your jump shot, you will hate that they will get rid of it after 1 year, in my opinion. I've never tried it because I take vibrations off of my controller, so I can't tell you from personal experience how it works for me. I've never tried it, but what I can say, the shot meter is easiest for me, even though I do cycle through the same jump shots from 2K11 all the way to 2K18. I've been playing with the same jump shots and the release points slightly change, but it does not affect the overall jump shot in total, which still makes it easier for me to use a shot meter than the actual animation. Now, another thing that I like about 2K is the fact that it's not a completely pick up and play game for the average gamer. You gotta put time and effort into your mod player no matter which way you look at it. Back in 2K13, they introduced VC, which you could spend to upgrade your mod player to 99 the second the game comes out. But what they worked on is the fact that you need to grind the badges to get your mod player to where you want. You gotta grind for hot spots to get your mod player to where you would want. You just can't pick up the game, buy VC, and have your mod player ready. There actually is a grind and effort. So you're gonna be facing a lot of trial and error before you get your badges and your hot spots where you want them to be. Your attributes are where they need to be, but your badges and hot spots aren't. Which brings me into more detail about attributes now. Something that 2K don't explain, but they always have been doing for the past couple years now. I've been noticing this since 2K16, is the fact that they give you a higher contested shot than actual wide open shot, which I don't understand, and I hope they explain this sometime in the future, because I just want to know the understanding behind this. Why is my contested shot higher than my open shot? And that causes a lot of gamers in the community to be frustrated when they make a contested shot rather than make a wide open shot. You do find it easier to make some slightly contested rather than wide open, which I don't currently understand. Maybe it's because the badge activates with the jump shot. Maybe it's because hot spots in that area. I don't know what goes into making wide open shots compared to contested, but straight off the bat, we can visually see with our own 2 eyes that ratings are biased to contested rather than wide open, when 2K should be promoting you to take wide open shots rather than the contested ones. I don't understand the logic behind that, because they want you to grind your mod player badges, hot spots. So why are you holding the casual gamer's hands by forcing them to take contested shots? Because as we all know, the higher IQ you have of 2K, the less contested shots you're willing to take. You're going to be more to pass the ball if somebody's guarding you rather than to pull up in their face. You understand what I'm saying? So why are they boosting your contested shot rather than your wide open? That should be encouraging you to shoot more wide open than a more contested. That kind of makes me confused with the jump shooting logic of 2K. And throughout the years, Mike Wang, as a gameplay developer, been struggling on how to handle jump shooting in general, because he's been playing with the sliders last year, and we got jump shooting to a point this year where at a certain point that jump shooting we couldn't get greens because something in the sliders had switched and messed up the shooting again. I don't understand shooting at all, but hopefully this helps me understand it with the fact that you need to get your build to a mid-range deadeye, a deep-range deadeye, and take them slightly contested rather than taking a wide open. Because once you get your player on slightly contested, you still can get a green, and I'm pretty sure it's at a higher percentage than the actual wide open shot. And the best possible shot you could take is a slightly contested, which will equal a mid-range deadeye or deep-range deadeye depending on your build from the corner, and they'll give you corner specialists, and you have a hot spot on top of that. So that's why I'm thinking that 2K wants you to take contested shots, because all the badges work around taking contested, and your attributes low-key are hinting that you should be taking more contested jumpers. That's a weird way to look at 2K, but that's how the game is built at the surface, because there's no wide open jump shot badges, and I'm pretty sure that would help wide open shooters. There should be like some type of badge for being able to knock down the shot wide open, like a badge where you shouldn't leave this player open or he will hit this shot, like type of thing. But there is a badge for if you late to contest this guy, he's gonna make this shot. Like, I don't understand why there's contested badges and not open shot badges, and that kind of messes up the wide open versus contested argument that 2K is having. Mike Wang even had a poll the other day: should we nerf contested shots? Y'all built this game this way in the first place, so how y'all trying to change it makes zero sense to me. I've been playing 2K for many years now, and I've always noticed that contested shots are the most random thing that occurs in the game, because heavily contested shots miss a high percentage, but them low percentages of them going in are the most game-changing aspects of the game. Does that have to do with the other team being on a run? Does that have to do with the other team being on a shooting drought, and that's them ending the shooting drought? There's a lot of things that go into 2K that aren't explained, like highs and lows, when teams are on runs versus when teams aren't on a run. Even if you're on a park and a team gets on a run, you can't call a timeout to stop them. You just gotta fight through it. Because I know you guys dealt with people making ridiculous shots because the other team has caught fire, and now it's hard for them to be stopped. And that goes into making contested shots rather than missing them. Things of that nature is what make me think this game leans more towards the casual gamer than the person that grinding out their mob players. I don't understand why contested is a higher thing, but that what this whole video needs to be focused on, so we get a better idea of what 2K wants from us as jump shooters, rather than us taking the ball to the rim and missing a slightly contested layup, and we making a slightly contested jump shot, but we miss slightly contested layups. That angle of the game this year is what's really confusing me, because in the past we never had problems with missing layups, and this year I feel like it's jump shooters paradise, because once you attack the rim you have a highest percentage of missing that layup, and posterizing dunks are so random that they activate at any time. I just need a better understanding on what 2K honestly wants from us with this whole shooting thing. E-League is coming in February, and I hope that they have a genuine idea of what they want shooting to be. I would like Mike Wang to give us answers on jump shooting in general. How much do ratings and badges play into your players' shooting percentages? Because even this year, they said we were shooting too high of percentages last year, and they wanted to bring them down. We were shooting too high on a park and pro-am, so now they had to nerf us in general and make us miss more shots. So if you're missing shots, it's not basically your fault. 2K wanted to lower the shooting percentages, and we're seeing cause and effect of that out here now that we're playing, and we're fighting through the struggles of jump shots with hot spots, with badges. Let me know what you think of shooting. Is this the best shooting has ever been on 2K? Do you not like it? Just let me know in general what you think of it.